Have you ever wondered on what you want to say to someone, but you just didn't know what to say? Or you're just really shy and just like, oh man, how can I talk to this person right now? Well, in today's video, I'm going to tell you my process on how I talk to people, someone that I don't know, someone that I want to talk to, and I'll tell you the step-by-step process on how I really do that. So without further ado, let's go into the first point, which is going to be that you first have to break the ice. So to really break the ice, what I generally do is I generally like to compliment the person. And the reason why you want to compliment them is because when you compliment, you're already breaking the awkward or the random tension right there, or the situation right there. So you're giving them a compliment. What a compliment does is that when you give a compliment to someone, you're making someone's day. You're giving value to them. So when you give someone value, you make their day, they're gonna brighten up and they're gonna open up to you more. But it depends on how you really do the compliment. So for example, when I do a compliment to someone I don't know, someone on the street, if I haven't warmed up, I would generally just say like, hey, you have a really nice jacket. And then they're like, oh, thanks. And then generally you could continue the conversation or you could walk away right there. So after that, if you haven't warmed up, if you're someone that's really finding it hard to compliment someone, just do it with the small steps first, because the small steps are going to eventually equal to the bigger steps. So start with the small steps of just doing one compliment. And then after that, just walk away to the person. So you just really just build up that experience and you're warming yourself up to really just compliment other people. And once you compliment the person, that's when you go into the second step. So the second step is when you start gauging into their conversations. You can start with a small talk question, which is like, oh, how's your day going so far? Or like, oh, like, where'd you get that jacket from? And you're just building up the conversation right there. So once you start engaging the conversation from the person, the next thing that you want to do is you really just want to keep the conversation going on, and you have to see their body language. If they look like they're kind of turning the body away from you, then you know they want to kind of like move away and they just want to get out of the situation. So you just really want to see their body language, if they feel a little bit comfortable, or they're like, oh yeah, hey, you know, thanks for the compliment, and you start really having a really good, genuine conversation. So with that, you could build a conversation right there, and later on, if you want to just talk about other things, you talk about so many different things. You could talk about what they do, what they like to do for fun, what are they doing in general in the first place, all those different topics you could talk about, and you just really just want to gauge it to there. You don't want to keep doing questions and questions right there back and back, because it's going to sound like an interrogation. Understand, listen to what they're saying, understand it, and then after that, you know, give your feedback on it. Don't just keep thinking, oh cool, that's cool, so what do you do now? And then you're like, oh, that's cool again, and you throw another question. No, be present with them, be really genuine in regards to just like, oh cool, so you're doing this right now, so like, are you gonna be jumping across the bridge, since you like to do a lot of skydiving or something like that, whatever it is, you know. I just made that up right there. So that's really what you need to do to really just build the conversation from someone you haven't talked to. And there's someone that's really shy, you really want to just do the small steps. Just start with the compliments, because when you make compliments to someone, you're gonna make someone's day. You're just gonna make someone's day, because usually everyone's just going through their daily lives and people are just like to themselves, and then when someone goes out of the way to really just give that compliment to them, it's gonna spark up the day, because you make them feel special. So that's my little video for you guys on how to really just start a conversation for someone, even though you're a little shy. And if you guys like to know more about these videos, let me know in the comments box below. And make sure you hit the like button and click the subscribe button down below. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.